Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Season 8 NRSL Universe Orlando Cup Series Chase Race 1 here at Orlando. Oh, boy. Cannot wait to see what's going to be coming on by here for this one. Let's get on down to your starting lineup. On the pole for the first time, Noah Hart this season. Next to him, Kev Shearer, third. If I get to Courtney Keith. Fourth, Tim Fiegel. Fifth, Sky Commons. Sixth, Jesse Turner. Fifth, Johnny Gardner. Actually, seventh, Sky Commons. Eighth, Ember Ross. Ninth, Kyle Keith. Completing the top 10 is RJ Bishop. Here's your starting lineup from 11 and 12th on back. Cameras are a little wonky. That's why it's like not doing it right there. So my apologies on that. On the final row, we have John Art and Alex Ferranti. Well, of course, we had the points reset going on by. We know all of our chasers, all the ones that you see with the yellow banners and the yellow splitters. Those are the ones you're going to have to keep an eye on for tonight's race. Going to be interesting to see what's going to happen once that green flag's going to come on by. If you've seen the Xfinity race, you're going to be in for a show because it is going to be wild there. So hopefully we don't have someone die at the end of the race. Here comes the command to fire the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
And all 42 cars are going to be rolling on off. So Noah Hart really not having much of a season. So pace car is going to make a dive down to pit road. Here we go. The chase for the NRSL Universe Orlando Cup Series here is about ready to begin. The chase for the championship begins. Green flag, we're underway in Orlando. And remember, too, Noah Hart was one of those drivers that wasn't coming back next season, so at least with the pole, that's a really good sign right there. He is, though, qualified for the Budweiser Shootout next season. Courtney Keith immediately going to the lead, not wasting any time whatsoever. Already you're seeing 4 wide. They are not wasting any time. Trying to be aggressive, getting up to the front of the field. And Gardner just missed out on the chase. Missed out by catching up to Connor Meyer by 7 points there. At least trying to show and represent why he should have been a chaser regardless. And here comes that regular season points leader, Kate Anderson, at 3 there. But leading that first lap. Close battle right there, but Gardner's going to lead at the line right there. And this track is very unique, of course, not only because it's a big right-hander course, but of course, I've mentioned too, you could spread out very, very well on this track. So, oh boy, and already, those drivers are already going about 4 wide. You've seen there's a couple cars rubbing here, and the trouble spots are going to be right before turn 1 and turn 3 on the back straight. So, oh man, Alex Drayton there in that 14. Some contact right there. That was with Dylan Pote, his teammate right there. And Man, William Flickinger was in a really bad spot right there, but we'll get out of there. So the points reset. Seth Cole is actually the points leader. He cares to be second in the points. RJ Bishop scraping the wall right there is car 98. He'll get out of that spot at least for now. Oh my goodness, that was about 6 wide, and Bishop has to be thankful he didn't have to be there. And they're 5 wide entering turn 1 right there. Matthews, Keith, and Ross. Oh, we're going to make contact. Goes into Hart. Matthews also goes around. Yepes up and over. Yepes just went barrel rolling right there. And the top 2 in the points make it through, as well as Jesse Turner, Clint Spillman, Zachary Fitzwater, and Keith Batson, as well as Devin Becker. Jeff James also a little bit of right side damage, but he's going to be fine. But Ramey Fisher's going to lead at the line. Holy cow. Kyle Matthews destroyed us at Hooter Chevrolet. Remember Ross, Kyle Keith, Phil Parker, Chaser right there involved. That's a tough break right there. Trent Dunham on down pit road, the same as William Flickinger. Connor Myers destroyed. Oh my goodness. McIntyre got some roof damage there. It doesn't look good for him. There's Yepes. Oh my goodness, that car is battered and crunched. Courtney Keith on pit road. Charles Sanford. There's Noah Hart, your pole sitter. And Kev Shearer, your front row there. There's JT Bryant, the 22. He's got some rear end damage there. I don't know if that's going to really affect the car a whole lot. James Qualls in the 70. That's good news for Trent Dunham. They're going to return out in the course there. He may have had a little bit of damage, not a whole lot. There's Flickinger. Remember, him and Matthews were in a separate incident, and they were shooting down that inside line there. Matthews, you got a lot of damage. Fisher out in front. Let's take a look at ourselves. Our first caution today here at Orlando. Well, I knew it was just going to be a matter of time here, and that doesn't surprise me. The way how they were racing, man, just... Oh my goodness. They were literally leaning on each other, and right there's going to be a bit of conflict. We'll take a look at Kyle Matthews, how he got involved in just a second. Oh, actually, you can see right there. Made contact with somebody up there, and then he gets into William Flickinger. He's going to go that inside there. We'll take a more closer look, though, and oh man, just a horrible mess there. There's Yepes that was going up and over right there. Got another car's flipping over. That was Courtney Keith in the 40, and oh man. She was on top of McIntyre and Connor Meyer right there. And actually tipped over both the cars right there. It's like 4 cars that flipped in that entire thing. Connor Meyer, though, went up and over quite a bit right there. As to Courtney Keith. Holy cow. See William Flickinger in the 8 real quick. I think he may have dodged a bullet. I'm not sure, but let's see. They're going to wreck up here. You're going to see once again. And, you know, you look carefully at that. I mean, they were just... Wait, Matthews going to push up onto Kyle Keith and Emma Ross there, and Jesse Turner got to be thankful he saved that car right there. They're both going to get turned right there. Matthews has more momentum than William Flickinger. Matthews noses into the inside wall. Oh. Flickinger's got some right side damage. And notice he also's got roof damage from that. See, Trent Dunham's around in the 1. He was the one that probably got the luckiest out of all the chasers. He spun and kept going, so got where Devin Becker was coming down pit road in the 36. But if you noticed, I don't see him involved in this one, so oh, never mind. Get a little bit of damage right there. Yikes. Caution's out for the first time today here at Orlando there. Ramey Fisher out in front. Take it back to the green. Pace cars giving us the one lap to go. Out of the race after that would include the following. Connor Meyer, Levi McIntyre, William Flickinger. That's going to be a tough break for him and Meyer. Kyle Matthews, Courtney Keefe, Diego Yepes, Ember Ross, Kyle Keith, and Phil Parker, as well as Johnny Gardner and Charles Sanford. So the Chasers, the way how they're going to follow, Meyer's going to get 1 point, William Flickinger is going to get 2 points, Diego Yepes is going to get 3 points, and Phil Parker is going to get 4 points. Everyone else is continuing. Top 10 rundowns. We're about ready to go back to Green Flag Racing is Ramian Fisher, Joshua Osborne, Green Flag back out, Zach Rogers, Jeffrey Finguy, Seth Cole, Quentin Moore, Tim Fiegel, Sky Commons, Kate Anderson, and Jesse Turner. That completes your top 10 as we're on lap 8 of 25. Osborne just shooting the car down low to the inside line, trying to take the lead from Ramian Fisher. You see Kate Anderson, that 3 car, trying to prove what she's worth. Seth Cole shooting that inside. Could this perhaps be the time that good fortune the chase can come on that 07 side? And look at Spillman going down low on Anderson. He did not want her to do anything special there. He wanted to be out in the front. Fiegel going even lower. Remember, if you're a chaser, leading the lap really doesn't mean much there. It's just a matter of where you finish as a chaser. Anderson not really getting a lot of friends out there. There's people just wanting to get around her regardless. Seth Cole did that. Clint Spillman did that. Now you see Dylan Thoreau doing that. Now the big question is who's really going to battle out for this win? Batson, Zachary Fitzwater, Jesse Turner. Especially in the chasers wise too. Bryant Qualls, they're hanging in there. As to is Becker and Jeff James. So I don't know if they're going to have enough. And I just realized something. I was wondering if Bishop had some damage outside of him scraping the wall. And he does have a little bit of a bump. He's still somewhat hanging in there. Just getting draft help from Devin Becker in the 36, so I was kind of wondering there. Meanwhile, that racing's getting way aggressive again. I'm telling you, these drivers, they're just not caring. They're just like, you know what, man, we're getting up to the front. Now Keith Batson trying to take the lead from Dylan Thoreau. Brett Pritchard swings the car low, goes to Bang Toyota. These drivers have not learned from the Xfinity race at all, and man, Turner making a little bit of contact right there with one of the non-chasers right there. That is Ramian Fisher. But Pritchard out in front. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater, who made it into this chase by the LCQ. The other driver that did was William Flickinger, so both drivers didn't even win a race this season, so of course they're going to be at the bottom of the barrel. But Fitzwater's going to get a lot of key points coming into this race, so he's trying to bring in that chase mode where he just was running really, really well. Turner, a little bit of contact right there. He's going to hold on to it. Man, look at the aggression these drivers are doing. They don't care what the pack. They're like, screw it. Let's go racing. If the drivers that are missing out, like James Qualls, Jeff James, Devin Becker, they are probably watching that pack carefully because if they wreck, you already know what's going to happen. That's free spots for them. because of their moves there. Devin Becker missing out on that draft there. Trent Dunham really slow. I'm surprised that Sega Chevrolet. He doesn't really have a lot of damage, but he's that off the pace. I'm very surprised. Must have something wrong on the inside right there. Fitzwater out in front leading the lap. Wow, Seth Cole, Alex Ferranti making a little bit of contact there, and these drivers are rubbing doors right there. We're not even we're about close to halfway. Baranowskis, though, taking the lead from Fitzwater. Now Alex Straighten, JT Bryant working their way on the inside line. Look at them, literally 4x4, at least 5 rows back. And I mean, Ferranti is just, oh, goes into Seth Cole. Around he goes Pritchard, hard hit. The big wreck's going to come. Anderson involved. That's what these drivers need to see. Seth Cole, oh my goodness. So we saw Brett Pritchard. Oh, that car's immediately on pit road. I think he hit one of the kinks there. This is a big-time caution right there. And Qualls and Becker get around some of those drivers that really got involved right there. This changes up a lot of things now because when we go back to Grimley, less than 10 to go. Jesse Turner, a lot of right side damage in that Aflac Mercedes there. It's crazy how Bryant was able to race up there with just a little bit of damage there. But Baranowskis out in front. Fitzwater right now, the top chaser. JT Bryant second. What in the world has even happened? Oh my. Got a feel for Seth Cole there in the 07. Not what he needed at all. I knew just the way they're racing, man. That was a matter of time right there. And that's a tough blow right there. Zach Rogers got a lot of front end damage right there. And Quentin Moore's also got some damage as well. Keith Batson, the 39. He's got some rear end and left side damage, so he's probably off the pace there. Baranowskis out in front. Let's take a look for ourselves our second caution today here in Orlando. Oh boy, you're going to be in for a show about Brett Pritchard here. I don't know what to begin with here. So, Seth Cole and Alex Ferranti made contact. And they go into Brett Pritchard. Watch the 54 you're going to see right here. And, well, we haven't seen this since Pigs Creek. He did it to kink. And, oh my goodness. The tornado glitch happened for the first time since Season 2 at Pigs Creek. And unfortunately, it's going to take Brett Pritchard in this one. Oh my. I don't know where to begin on this here. You know, I only thought it was going to happen at Pigs Creek and we go on with our very merry lives. But Brett Pritchard says, I'll give you a bang and hold my drink. Oh my goodness. I want to see if he actually lands this here, because I actually didn't get to see this yet, and, well, he kind of didn't. That was kind of like the same thing that happened to Justin Talonpass back in Season 2, when we ran at this, when we ran to Pigs Creek. Same exact thing happened, kind of, except a little different. He had more of the actual twister effect. Pritchard, though, he had more of just Sidewinder and all that. That's crazy. So, I wanted to point that out before we looked at the main caution. So now I wanted to point that out of the way and get the elephant out of the room on that one. What in the world happened here? You can see that it was just a lot of 4 wide, really rubbing down the middle right there. And Ferranti Cole going into Pritchard. See it again with Brett Pritchard. He just hit the kink, and wow, that was crazy. Cole goes into Keith Batson, and then it's just a chain reaction from here on out. One driver went in the grass that got extremely lucky was Jesse Turner. He did come down pit road from what we got word of. Kate Anderson Just got a little piece of it. I don't think that'll be a whole lot to really slow her down. Oh, Osborne dodging a bullet scene for John Art. Wow, that was close. Rogers already with a lot of front end damage. How in the world did he get involved with all that? Oh, which I hit the wrong button, of course, because my mouse messed up on me. You know, this is why I am not a professional, guys, and I'm so sorry. Unreal. So, while I just do this there we go, problem solved. Okay. How did Rogers get all that damage, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Oh, he was trying to slow down from that accident where Clint Spillman was, and oh, he just got a full bumper of Seth Cole and just had nowhere to go on that one. Clint Spillman, the 24, look at him. He was in the rear of that pack trying to avoid all that. And you can see he's just doing a whale of a job as that John Deere Chevrolet, and he's going to get through all that. So, nice job by Clint Spillman to avoid all that. And he's going to be up in the front of that pack. Caution's out. Take you back to the green. Welcome back. Pace car giving us a 1 lap to go. Baranowski, your leader. Out of the race, they include Brett Pritchard, Seth Cole. That's a big blow right there. The points leader coming into this race. He's the only chaser involved from that accident there. And he'll join Zach Rogers and Alex Ferranti in the garage area. So just to double check, he's going to accumulate a total of 5 points. So don't look good for him being the points leader after this one. But Baranowski will be your leader on the restart. Fitzwater, the top chaser, in second. Third, Alex Drayton. Fourth, JT Bryant. Fifth, Jeffrey Finguy. Sixth, Tim Fiegel. Seventh, Dylan Pote. Eighth, James Qualls. Ninth, Deb back completing top 10. Clint Spillman. Going to be a lot of question marks who's really going to be up to speed right here when we go back green. So buckle up tight. Green flag back underway here at Orlando. And remember, we're at less than 10 laps to go. 9 as of right now. Give a lot of credit to JT Bryan, that 22 car. That rear end damage did not slow down that Shell Penzo Ford, and he's still hanging on to that pack very, very well. I'll tell you, if he has a chance bound for this win with that damage he's got, I'm going to be flat out amazed. Devin Becker, James Qualls, thanks to them avoiding that accident there and being held up a little bit, they have a chance at bound for the win. It shows you cannot give up right there. Same for Jeff James. Clint Spillman will also have a chance as well. Anderson to finish the regular season out as the points leader. They're trying to do what you can to just get up there in that pack, but being around with some of the damaged cars up here is not going to help out that 3 car, and let alone how she's got a little bit of damage herself. Jesse Turner in the same boat right there. I'm amazed Keith Batson is that off the pace. Again, he's got a lot of rear end damage, so cut the bumper out and everything, too. Meanwhile, Fiegel out in front is the auto owner's Toyota, who's had a miserable season, trying to at least get on a high note and at least get a win. But Bryant underneath the 95 there, trying to go out in style there. Don't look good for Anderson. You just see with that pack right there and where Anderson's at, it does not look good. Cody Lamas going underneath Devin Becker right there, trying to at least get 2 of the 3 Florida tracks there. Is the 40 or 2 of the 4 rather for the Florida tracks there for the 48 machine, riding that Florida Panthers Chevrolet there. Anderson actually lost the spot to Jessica Shelton right there, and now could be under fire from Josh Osborne. The good news for her, though, those are non-chasers, so that's not really much of a worry. Because the closest chaser she'd have to worry about would be Jesse Turner, and he's getting held up by Benjamin Miles. So I think it's safe to say where Anderson's at, she will be where she finishes. Same for Turner, and same for Keith Batson. Definitely same for Trent Dunham in that 1 car, though. But, of course, we still got a race to finish, though. Fitzwater trying to take the lead from Fiegel. And you can't count out if your name is Fitzwater. Drivers behind him, Bryant, Spillman, Qualls, Devin Becker, and Jeff James. You got to get, like I said, credit to those guys. They got held up in the pack, didn't get up there, and they avoided that second big one. And here they are, not only getting some valuable points, but also having a chance to battle for the win. Tell you what, Fiegel at 95 is not really wanting to give up that win right there. This is where that inside line is going to really start to form, but not really a lot of draft forming, and Fitzwater will now take the lead from Fiegel. Man, that 95 still working on that high line with the little draft both of the drivers are getting. Now the inside line starting to get some draft. And now the Menard Chevrolet to the inside, going for the lead. Trying to clear the 95. As Finn Guy's looking for top 5 spot right there off Cody Lamas and JT Bryant. Fitzwater now clears. He's trying to block the 24. Can't seem to do it. 5 to go now for Zachary Fitzwater. James Qualls barely clinging on to that draft there. That 3 car finally going to get around Joshua Osborne. She has now, in fact, lost the draft. Now Qualls going to be A-OK. John Art's going to probably lose the pack there. Just like RJ Bishop and Noah Hart. See, all these drivers that you see right there, they're going to be the ones battling out for this win as long as there's not going to be another caution there. I hope not. Spillman, though, having the lead. Finn Guy says, I don't care about your chase. I want to win. Looking for a second win this season. Will retake the lead. Fiegel back to the inside line. And look who's starting to form. Jeff James and Devin Becker. You know, Becker, you don't even have any teammates. He's a single car team. I guarantee he's going to rely on those Toyota cars right there. But I guarantee you for Jeff James' standards, well, you know, he wants to do what he can, but we'll see what happens as, oh my goodness. Man, even with the small pack, they're going to go 5 wide for position. Bryant wisely getting out of there, and Cody Lamas right within the quarter panels of Baranowskis and Jeff James. Now we'll at least give some room. Fiegel wins this race, man. The end of the world's about ready to happen. He's been at least a full race back of dead last in the points. It has been a pit of misery for that 95 team. Spillman, now Baranowskis looking underneath. 3 laps to go when we cross the line. You can just see there. Baranowskis looking for a second win. And JT Bryant's coming down pit road. It's the 22 car. The damage not holding on. And he's starting to get on the fuel issue. Anderson will at least gain a spot. Same for Jesse Turner. Wow, I did not see that coming at all. Finn Guy in the 92 and that Ruby Ford. Right now, Spillman, the top chaser. Look at James Qualls trying to crack his second win of the season. And you know what? The drivers are here. Outside of the chasers are not doing good at all in the points with the exception of Dylan Pote. Pote finished 11th in the points and just missed out on a chase. Everyone else, Alex Drayton has just had horrible luck. He's 41st in the points. Baranowskis is in the top 25 in the area there. Cody Lamas is the top 35. He's the lowest driver with a win. That's all I can think of there. Trent Dunn, they're catching up to. And this is going to change a whole lot. Spillman going to get around Trent Dunham. Oh, Qualls going to get checked up horribly by the 1, but will get by, though. Man, that car literally was like a huge crash of air. White flag will be at the line for Jeffrey Finguy and Clint Spillman. And these guys, well, they missed out on their chance to win. may approach Sky Commons. I don't know what'll happen. But white flag will be out for Jeffrey Finguy, the 92. Can he get it done? Spillman, Becker, trying to do what he can. Jeff James in that 20. I don't think he'll get a lot right here. Spillman may be the top chaser after all of it, but that battle for the win's going to really heat up because here comes Baranowski's. Sky Commons is going to play a factor in this. But by how much? Fiegel looking on that inside on Finguy. Here he goes. Here comes Fiegel. Lap car not going to be much of an issue. Split him down the middle. Fiegel. Look at Tim Fiegel. Dead last in the points. Baranowski's not much of an effort. Fiegel, out of nowhere, is going to win his first career NRSL race here in Orlando. Wow, I don't believe it. Tim Fiegel, who has absolutely struggled this season, will get a huge win for Archangel Racing. And actually, if my memory serves me correctly, I'm going to look real quick. I believe all 3 drivers now have won for the team. And I'm looking real quick, and yes, that is the case. So, not a bad job by Emperor Ross. So I'm going to quickly step aside and take a look at some point stuff while we get the top 10 in just a bit and the rest of the results there. So here's a look at your full finishing results right here. As you can see, Tim Fiegel with the win, Audrey Baranowski is second, Devin Becker third, Jeffrey Finguy fourth, Clint Spillman fifth, Jeff James in sixth, Cody Lama seventh, Zachary Fitzwater eighth, Alex Drayton ninth, completing the top 10, James Qualls. What a crazy finish overall that was. 11 cars battling out for the win right there. 25 cars finished the race in the lead lap, 27 altogether, and the rest of the drivers from 20th on down, all out of the race. Thank you guys for watching. If you like, be sure to like, comment your thoughts, subscribe right there, and so hitting that subscribe button down below. Points will be at the end of the video, like always, for the chase. Hope you follow from there. Until then, it's your boy DeYoung signing off. Until then, happy chase day, boys and gals.